Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Today I'm in a little bit of a rush. I'm fixing to head towards local to pick up some medicine. It's a little bit after, well, it's almost 4 o'clock. Anyway. Hello. I hope this fuel pump filter ain't trying to clog up again. Sound like it is. Okay, well, I think what I better do, instead of taking the bike, I'm just going to this thing making a noise again. It's got that noise to it again. I heard it. I have just about got drained all the gas out. I think there's enough gas in here to I can show what the pressure on the pump is. Now when that pump starts squealing again, like y'all heard it just a while ago, or just now, that tells me that that second filter is clogged again. Now this is kind of bittersweet. In other words, the bitter part is having to go back in there. The sweet part is I'm going to show y'all how I can halfway clean that filter. Now that filter, you cannot take that filter apart. In other words, it is formed together. But you know, before I pull the tank and all, let's see if I got enough gas still in the tank to where it's going to show some pressure here. Let's see. Remember, let's see, it was like 56.5 when I first, you know, put everything back together. Okay, I did not have my hose tight enough, but I think it got up about 52 pounds just then. Let me tighten this back up. See if that's tight enough. Yes, it's tight enough. It was let me get my head straight here. Switch it on, cut it back on. We're looking at about 53 pounds. Now I know 53, 56, that ain't but just a few pounds. But it's enough that it's going to make the motorcycle where it's not going to run at, you know, 3/4 throttle or more. Now what I need to do is go ahead and remove the fuel tank. I got, let's see, all I got to do is disconnect the pump and slide the tank off and pull the pump off, and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Okay, I got the fuel pump out now. Checking my O-ring, it still feels good. All right, now let me get started taking this apart. Let me grab my glasses right quick like. I got a mess all over this table, I know it. I am not the only one that made a mess on this table. But I was the one that did the majority of the mess. Now, I did do that. And I just been too lazy to clean it up. But definitely be careful with them screws. Let's see, I'm just going to lay that screw there. Because hopefully this won't take long to remove this top right here. And by removing this top right here, you'll see that it is all made together. It's not designed to be taken apart. Okay, thought it was messed up a little area right there. Let's see the flathead screwdriver. I just seen it. There it is. And as many times I've done taking this thing apart, seemed like me, it ought to come apart a little bit easier than what it does. Yeah. It does get aggravating. Alright, let's see, make sure I didn't lose anything. Okay, that stayed on there. Now this is where it comes off the fuel pump right here, goes into this little port. Alright, here's your regulator. Alright, and then here is the part that comes to the main tube, which goes directly to the injectors. Now let's see, get that out of there. I'm going to go ahead and put that piece back on. Ease this O-ring out. Put that O-ring right back right there. Now right here is hard to show on camera, but I can see some brown stuff up in here on this side. So let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and push that back down, make sure that's sealed. What I'm gonna do is put some gas on this side and flush it out. In other words, back flush it. See, fuel comes in here, leaves here. What I'm gonna do is put some fuel here and blow it back this way. The problem is, if you'll notice how small that opening is. See, that's the problem. You can only blow, you'll get so much out. Now, a couple of years back, I seen somebody take one of these and cut it apart. And I don't know how well that worked for that fellow or not. I know that I'm not about to even attempt to try to cut this apart. Because my luck, it'll never seal. And as much pressure as this has on it, I mean, y'all seen it in the previous video when I have showed you how much pressure is actually on this little section right here. Now, I have not checked into it. I do not know if you can buy a new one or not. I do not know. But anyway, let me get set up and all, and I'll see y'all over here at the container where I'm going to start flushing this thing out. Hopefully I can get the majority of it out. The only bad thing is that small hole right there. And you know, I'm just looking at it. I bet you there's no way I can enlarge that hole just a little bit more. I might look into that. Now if I can increase the size of that hole, I can blow more stuff out of it. Alright, I'll be right back. I believe I'm about set up. Right here I got some gas, and what I'm going to do is pour it down through there and we'll wash it out. And I got me a good clean clear white pan to where we can see what comes out of it. Oh, and I got my the air compressor is cut off that way it don't kick on when I'm blowing air or something like that, messing me up from talking here. Alright, let's see. There's some stuff right there. Yeah, let's see. There ain't that much stuff coming out of it. But yeah, the first time I done this, there was a stream of brown stuff that came out. Now looking inside here, I can see some stuff is still in there and is on the sides. But I do know you don't want to tear that filter in there, because you have anything that goes through here off the pump, goes into here, is going to go directly to your injector, and you don't need that happening. I wonder if I want to get me some, I think what I'm going to do instead of gas, I think I'm going to try some carburetor cleaner, see what happens there. Let me do this one more time, then I'm going to go get the carburetor cleaner and we're going to try that. Yeah, if y'all look right in there, you see all that stuff right there? Right here? Let's see if I can ease that gas away from it without, yeah, now y'all can see some of that crud that's inside this filter right here. There it is, right there. Kind of gritty too. Alright, well let me go get the carburetor cleaner. I need to wipe my hands good. I am not about to touch my camera with gas on my hands. I apologize about that, y'all. I never was one for you wearing gloves and stuff. Oh well. Being as I'm here, let me go ahead and grab the carburetor cleaner. Let's see what we can get out of it. But this is what I was talking about, you know, the first time when I done this, you know, that solved the problem. I thought everything was going to be good. But like I said, this is kind of bittersweet. Bitterish going back into it. The sweet part is I'm showing y'all how I cleaned it, or how I'm cleaning it. Might not be the correct proper way, but this is about the only way I know how to do it. Yeah, that's real good, LP. Just missed the container. There might have been some stuff showing up in there. Shake it good. Looks like there's water in there too. See how it's beading? I wonder if I got a dose of water in there. But y'all can definitely see all that crud right there. Maybe I can get it good and clean this time. At least I can get a few weeks out of it riding before it starts to mess up on me again. Yeah, I might need to go ahead and pull that regulator out, make sure there's nothing on the top side of it. Alright. Yeah, it's coming out little bit by little. Come on, you're almost there. There she goes. Let's see. That looks good. That looks good and clean. Okay, I'll be right back in a minute. Okay, as you can see right here, what I have done, I have let this set with some carburetor cleaner in it for about 10 minutes, and inside there I can still see on the edge, right in there, around here, it's dark. That tells me that there's crud in there still. But anyway, that is about the cleanest I'm going to be able to get it, because I have sat here and sloshed it around, you know, shook it and all, and trying to get it, all that stuff to break loose, and it's not. And you can look, let's see if I can get it just right. This whole section right in here is still dark looking. It's dark looking in here and around in here and in here just a little. Well, right in there is a bunch, but you can see right in there, that section is dark. That section is dark. Now I can put my fingers over them holes right there to keep the sunlight from coming in, and you can see that it's still clear. Do that at a certain angle right there, it's still clearer than what this side is. Now, that tells me I still got crud in there, but that's the best. I feel like I'm going to be able to get that. Now what I'm fixing to do is shake the tank and see if I can get some more stuff going. I got a bad feeling that the last time I put gas in it, I think I got a load of bad gas. Let me put the top back on this, that way I don't make a mess. But yeah, and right there is water. That is water. Water with sludge in it. There's water. Let me shake the tank, see what I can get come out of the tank. Oh, let's see. All right. That is right there. Oop, yeah. It's kind of hard to do this and not be able to look at it. And I'm still getting some gas out of the tank. Just in case there's some water or something that's in there, maybe it'll come on out. Because this is aggravating, y'all. Yeah, there's definitely water in there. I'm still sloshing it everywhere. But you can definitely see right there, there's a trail of water. Right there. That's a lot of water right there, y'all. I reckon Brutus wanted to get in the camera there for a second. But yeah, water. And some crud. Rust looking. Okay, well, I reckon what I need to do is just go ahead and put everything back together. And I need to check my gas that I done took out of the tank, make sure I don't have water in there, because I'm not about to. I don't want to put no more water in my tank. That's not good. Okay. I got the bike back together again. Anyway, I noticed there's a little bit of a scratch up there on the front fender I hadn't noticed. But anyway, let's see how it's going to sound. I don't hear no squealing sound, so let's take it up the roof, see how it's going to do. Still good and quiet. Turned around here. Make sure nothing is occurring. that squealing noise. Maybe this time I can get more than just 60 miles out of it before it messes up again. Because that's the last, well, I got 60 miles out of it before it started messing up again. And just as soon as I heard that squealing noise, I knew what it was. It was that secondary filter. So, you know, if y'all have a problem with a squealing noise that sounds like a vacuum leak or a squealing, and you notice a power loss, check your secondary fuel filter. And I know that this one is not 100% clean, but it's the cleanest that I can get it without cutting it apart. And if I cut it apart, I know I'll never get it put back together where it'll stay. So, you know, and I'll be looking into seeing if I can get another one or something. And if it's to where I can, I'll let y'all know. Alright, well, thank you for watching.